I don't remember how to do this. Hi there. Hi, I haven't streamed in so long. I don't even got this grapefruit pamplemousse. I don't know how to say that. Hi, it's me, Scott. It's just fizzy water with some big grapefruit flavor. The life is yours. Hello, welcome. I'm a new streamer. This is my first stream. It's my new hair care stream. Look how long my hair is. I don't know that I've streamed since like, I don't know, early in the summertime, stressful summer, and it's been a fall of recovery. Life is yours. How are you? You're a young professional out in the world. My office is kind of untidy back there. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Here's the thing. You're sick. Oh no, what kind of sick? I had banana pancakes for breakfast. You have a cold. I'm sorry to hear that. Get well soon. Hi. I really don't remember how to do anything. I haven't done this in a long time. Here's the deal though. My office is a mess. Look at the adhesives box. The tape and adhesives box, not where it goes. Let me, are you coughing or couching? Look at, I made a cool mod to these headphones. I made put a jack on them. So this is Twitch, welcome. Okay, here's the thing. There's a Twitch event coming up and they want to use heat. That's fine. Just haven't tested heat in a long time for like load tested heat. Really since moving to Cloudflare. It's been running okay, serves, I don't know, a couple million clicks a month, but we've got to figure this out. So what are you even saying? You ready to be a DDoSer? Well, okay, I might need your help actually. So what I'm going to try to do, I've done this before with another service and I did this a long time ago. Well, we should only need one device if we use artillery. How do we do anything? Okay, I should probably prep slightly first because the checklist is the following. We want to use artillery. We're going to write an artillery script to, is heat working, by the way? Okay, yes, heat is working. This is a bad, that was weird. What just happened on the stream? It's a bad test. Okay, we'll use artillery to try to hit heat something like 200 times per second. The challenge is going to be like the authentication stuff, like that stupid JSON web token stuff. Sorry, I keep looking over here. I haven't done this in a while to get back into it. Excuse me. So, I guess let's get started. So I used artillery, I think on that little server up there. I just don't know how to do anything. Anybody? I'm definitely going to do something wrong or break something today. So the challenge, first we just need to be able to like hit heat with like Postman or something. The issue is going to be all this stupid authentication stuff. I think we can like scrape that header and then use it directly. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to show API keys. You know how I love to show them. In fact, I was just about to open a Postman and I can almost guarantee you that I have some testing up. Life is yours, I've missed you. I kind of miss streaming, kind of not miss streaming, but sometimes I kind of miss it. Maybe we'll start streaming again. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't show that. It's like a new workspace that's like a heat workspace. Okay, so I'm gonna stumble through this because I just don't remember how anything works at all. So I think if I go to twitch.tv/Amicus, there should be a person streaming whose name is me. Okay, don't say anything bad in the chat. So wait, how do I hide this? Okay, does heat work, first of all? Yes. So, don't look at that. Uh-oh. Are there any secrets there? Not really. Okay. So here's the thing. And I'm definitely going to show something I shouldn't show. Just almost certainly. Who's streaming right now? I haven't even watched Twitch in so long. Who even is that? Who's that? Oh, that's Jeff Gershman. Who is that? I don't even know. Who knows? Bad internet. Why? What's wrong? Okay, so when I click, oh shoot, there's no logging, but there should be like network requests going out. So every time I click, yeah, okay. So it's this request. Okay, so that's the option. No. What is this other crap that Twitch is continually sending? Okay, it looks like it should be one of these, right? Oh, that's like video chunks or something. API. Oh, did I change this so that... Did I really? Change it to a post? I think I did. So that's the options call. This is the post. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, this token is probably something I shouldn't show on stream. Well, I think it's the token that I get. You'll be able to send heat clicks as me during this stream. I think that will expire. But where's the actual post data though? So, okay, let's just go through this a piece at a time because I don't remember how anything works. So we definitely want this. I don't think this is, yeah, I'm anonymous. I'm not even, am I logged in here? I guess I am. But I don't think this is me. I don't think this is an important token. But who knows? Okay, post. We're gonna post there and it's gonna say your, excuse me, missing authorization header. So now we wanna grab this token. I hope that's not a real token that I care about. Let's see. Okay, let me check that. Make sure it'd be a very me thing within 10 minutes of like streaming and showing some token I shouldn't show. It's a classic maneuver. Okay, so let's open what? Open folder. Somewhere there's a project. Is that a project or a job? Heat. That's the heat worker. No, it's the heat. It's the front end. There's too many like pieces of heat. Okay, heat. I think it's just heat. No, heat. Front end. Video overlay when we click. So how do I make this token? Where do I get this token? Is that like actually my... I don't think so. I think that token is like a temporary authentication token. Well, let's check. Okay. Okay, that's a JSON web token. So that's fine. Those definitely do expire, so that's okay. So how do we do this? We need to do an authorization. We want a bearer token. Well, I don't know what token that was. That was already in the field. Hopefully that wasn't important. So that's this token. I don't even recognize that token. So some service that I've worked on presumably began with that. Okay, unexpected end of JSON input. So that's good. So what do we actually post here? So when we do this, we make a little doodad that looks like this. Type click and then XY. So 0.5 and 0.5. Oh. Oh, of course. Let me just quote a million things. No, what's the matter with you? You want a leading zero? Okay. I clicked. Look at me. I feel like that was really slow. Why is it so slow to send that request? That's a little disconcerting. Okay. So now we have to figure out how to use artillery. Can I just try to set it up in artillery? I wish they had like a little dude to assemble things. Okay, so the idea would be that we want to hit that that target. That's wait, no, that we want to hit that host, this path. It's kind of weird that they would just let you do random web requests. Not weird. Okay, so I think I have artillery installed somewhere. Wow, that was very fast. Unbelievable. I want something binary. How's it going? Yeah, man, I gotta pay for that mic. I gotta like do this job for. Actually, if I do this job for Twitch and it goes okay, I just bought a new laptop with settlement money from Apple. I'm gonna buy a new PC with Twitch money if this job goes through properly, and I'll buy that mic arm with this like emergency job added this weekend. Although the one that Life is Yours posted is way too fancy. Okay, welcome back. Okay, binary. Actually, I have a question for you. I have a question on something I want. So immutable Linux seems like it's becoming more of a thing. Like where there's like somewhere all of the file systems immutable. I want that. I want like a read-only file system always. Like whenever I set up a Raspberry Pi installation project, the last step that I always do is enable overlay FS. So like everything's read-only and you can just turn it on and off like an appliance. Works really nicely on a Raspberry Pi. I need like a desktop Linux version of that though. I need like CentOS with overlay. Well, now there's Fedora. There's like Fedora Blue something. Well, so the SD card is less likely to become corrupt if you only mount it read-only. You can just flip off the machine and it's okay. So that generally has worked really well for me. Also with SD cards, you can just make a million copies of it. Yeah, I don't really. So I'm seeing more of these though. Like Ubuntu even has something called Nix. Most of them seem they're like for server deployments though. I need like a desktop. Now, the thing is though, I do have to be able to configure it, right? Like I have to be able to like whatever, add whatever packages, whatever. So it has to start like mutable and then let me make it non-mutable. I just haven't quite seen that other than Raspbian. Okay, how did we do here? Poorly. Okay, so we have artillery. Okay, so we need, shoot, I think I had an artillery test script and I got rid of it. Pretty sure. Bummer. So we just need like, how do I do, I don't want basic authentication. I just need to send a header, an authorization header, setting headers. Does that really have to do? All I have to do? Yeah, so this is like 50 virtual users every second for 5 minutes. So this is basically what we want, right? But I don't, how do you do just like a, I just need like a, well, okay. So I want, let's just start with this. This is a YAML file, I think. Oh. Okay, so actually, what do we want? We just want, ah. Can I just put the URL in the target though? I think I can. Like, can I just do this? I'm killing this. Oh, wait, something's weird with my terminal. Trader Darts, how's it going? It's been so long. I'm doing okay. I'm trying to do a denial of service attack on myself, as you do. Wow, look at that beautiful artillery rainbow. Wow. Okay. We want to, I should update, but we want to, I don't remember how to do this. Can you just do that? Oh, it's run. There's a crazy thing where you can like spin up your test and run it on AWS. Oh wait, how come this test script is broken? Dino, wait. What does Dino do? Does it show a cute dinosaur? Here be dinosaurs. Are you happy? Is that what you needed? I just want to run a little local test. That's all. Why is phases not good? Why can't I just do... Like, why is it mad? Is that, what is that emoting? Is that a meteor that's going to kill all the dinosaurs? Scenarios is required. Okay, I should be very clear. I don't really know how to use this. So, full disclosure, which should just go without saying on this stream, I don't know how to do anything ever. Okay, why do I need scenarios? Oh, it's just like a whole other part of the, I see. So you're gonna post here, and that's what you're gonna post. JSON. That's pretty weird. But I see, okay. Yeah, they didn't have that yet. Okay, so apparently I do need scenarios. Will this thing validate? Because that would be nice. It's just so slow. Okay. So how many? Is that just one hit? Let's try this again. Let's just start with this. Okay, here's the thing though. If I get that, it's gonna be an error. So what I need to do is post it, right? So if I just run this, how do I open a new fellow? Wrong. Okay, so what are we doing here? So we obviously need to post. We obviously need a header. So our flow is going to be to post. We don't want to get. We want to post. I'm going to post to that URL. I'm going to post some JSON. How does that work? Post JSON. Oh, weird. It's like you have to make a YAML. Okay, weird. So type is click, X is 0.5, Y is 0.5. So is that how you do it? So we're gonna post there. I should really run a local server. Oh, Pterodox, it's no problem. I appreciate you stopping by. It's good. I like, he just, when there's not a problem, it's easy for me to kind of just forget about it when I really should work on it periodically. So it's good to have reminders now and then that heat exists. Like this thing. So flow is post. I need a colon there. So I would expect this to kind of sort of work. What? Did I just accidentally remove the file that I was trying to run? Because that would be a cool thing to do. Oh my gosh, it's Grimbone. Oh yeah, I mean, unfortunately that could be the case. Like there really could just be some weird thing with one person's browser or one person's internet connection, or I wish I had a better recommendation for you, but I hadn't seen that particular problem before. Grimbone has survived fires. Grimbone has survived floods. Probably venomous creatures. Okay, what? Am I in the wrong place? Oh, it's artillery run. Duh. Okay, so I'm expecting a what, 400 error? Yeah. So now we need headers. Setting headers. So that's part of my post. This is going to be annoying though. So part of my post will have headers, and it will be authorization bearer. What? Oh my gosh, don't look at that. Oh no. Well, that was my email that just opened on that screen. Is there anything incredibly embarrassing here? What's the answer? What have I shown now? Wait, it's freezing. Wait, how is it freezing? Isn't it summertime? Or almost summertime? Okay, let me just see what embarrassing things I showed. Yeah, well, you know, binary email is like the root of all infiltration. It's like the root of all attack vectors. Like once you get into somebody's email, it's all easy. So we have annoying things. Let's see. We have annoying things about Heroku and Heroku plans changing. Okay, I feel like there's nothing too terrible. I mean, it's annoying that some people's names appeared. Maybe I'll blur it out on YouTube, but it doesn't seem to be a crisis. So what are we, like 25 minutes in? Well, you know, sometimes it's just open things on stream. Okay, so we need authorization bearer, and then we need that giant token that we stole. Which I do believe is just a JSON web token and will expire. And so I think it's okay to show it on stream. Maybe I'm wrong though. Okay. Oops. That gonna work? That should be a click in the middle of the screen. Did you see that? I got a click in the middle of the screen. Okay. So that was one click in the middle of the screen. So I want to do like, I don't know. Like the whole idea of visitors is not really, wait, what's this email? My Twitch account. A new login has occurred on my Twitch account. Oh no, who was it? I think it was just me. But that would be pretty funny if someone was able to get into Twitch with that JSON web token. I don't think that's the case. I think if we just take this and we just go to like the JWT decoder, I don't think there's anything meaningful in it. A limit to clicks? I'm sorry. Well, part of it's the stupid thing where Twitch makes double clicks expand the screen, like zoom in, which I never liked that. Auto click at 1 millisecond. Well, I'm writing something to do that right now. Oh, although now that I say that, I'm not going to be able to fully DDoS myself. Okay, what is actually in this? Yeah, this is all that's in here. So there's nothing. So it expires, what? Probably in an hour from when it was issued, so, okay. Okay, well, now I'm gonna have to actually turn down the, turn off the cooldown for us to be able to test this effectively. So interesting. Okay, so can I just read this from a file so I feel slightly better about myself? I thought there was some like import from a file or something. Injecting data from an external file. Payload fields. Can I do like a env? Well, it's limited client side and server side. I do have the server does throttle it too, but I can turn that off. But the client will still throttle. But if you're writing a script like I'm writing to try to DDoS yourself, you can circumvent the client side throttling. Okay. Okay. I know I'm not figuring this out very quickly. Sorry. So I thought that I'm kind of surprised there's just not like a very clear example of, hey, duration and arrival rate. That's socket.io testing. Really, I just want to test like I don't want any kind of duration. I mean, I want the test to have a duration, obviously, but so is it just like 1 per second for 10 seconds? Is that what's going on here? Like if I have this target, does that do what I want? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Why did I only have one? I only have one response. Oh, is it seen as just like one user? I don't understand that. Thanks, Grimbone. Okay, no, there it is. It's 10. Okay, so if I say the arrival rate is 10, so like 10 clicks per second, I think I'm going to get throttled. So let's try. I believe I can set the server cooldown to 0, which I probably really shouldn't do, but okay. There should be some errors in here, right? Yeah, I got 429s. So I believe with heat, if I set the cooldown to 0, it, this is a true statement I'm about to make. I think if the cooldown is 0, it's effectively ignored. So like on the replica, cool. Hum. Get cooldown. Where do we write it? We write it here. Really, you would think. I feel like the old version of heat did this better. So what would happen right now with this setting? If the cooldown is 0, so if the cooldown is 0, no, if the cooldown timeout is 0, is less than that, then I think it's fine actually, because it would be timestamp minus cooldown. And if that's less than whatever the timeout was, but if that's 0, because cooldown is just the previous timestamp, so it would always be a bigger number. So it would always be bigger than that. So I think I can just set that. Does that seem like a true statement? Does it seem like I'm just making things up? Probably. Okay, let's check on Cloudflare. And I think I can just dip in. This is a bad idea. All right, Binary, life is yours. This is called making arbitrary changes to production. Classy move. It's probably a bad idea. Is chill out better? I know. Okay, actually, you're right. It's midday on a Monday. If you're gonna break production, now's the time, right? There's never been a better time to break production than midday on a Monday. Okay, so we need to go here. We go to workers. I do have a... Well, okay. I do have the development endpoint. Last 24 hours, 266,000. How many people are really using Heat right now? There can't be that many, right? Oh, that's a lot of clicks. Is that me? Hopefully that was just me. I bet that was just me. The problem is you actually, this actually can cause kind of a bad state. Like it can. Are you counting the balls? Great. Thanks. Thanks for that. I think Life is Yours is a mod. I think he's the only mod. Well, the only mod is now Drunk with Power. I really just want to change this. I do have a dev setup. It would just be annoying. Oh, what do I do? Do I do it right? When did you become mod? I don't know. You evolved like Pokemon. I'm just going to change this. I'm going to change an environmental variable on production. Am I really going to do that? Well, what's weird is there's no push to this. I believe there's just a console where you can change environmental variables, and I believe that changing environmental variables will just kill everything. But I don't know what will happen with active connections. But that doesn't matter, actually, because the cooldown... Okay, maybe I'll have to refresh heat. So, well, it's funny you say zip it as a version control, because you have to do that with the front end. Like, here's all my front ends are all zipped, because you have to upload it as a zip. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm changing the cooldown to 1 millisecond, which means you can only send 1,000 times per second. Save and deploy. There's some way to print the Wrangler variables. Right? How do you do that? Wrangler env. How do you do that? Am I wrong about that? Look at that pub sub. Man, I want them to finish pub sub. It will let me, like, make heat so much better. I'm the biggest streamer you watch? I mean, I have 7 viewers, so... is that a jerk move to add everyone? It is funny how many people have joined Discord ever since I broke heat. I know, I'm a pretty big shot. 7 viewers, yeah. I'll probably be partner in no time. Okay, I don't remember how to do this, but it probably already happened. So let's just run this, see what happens. We should get 100 balls. Uh-oh, unless my... Uh-oh. 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 Okay, I think I just have to, refresh. Okay, I might have broken heat. Wow, look at those balls. Okay, here's what I told them. So, let's see. Let's change this to heat map. I told them for an estimated stream audience of 15,000 to 100, it's 15,000 to 20,000. You kind of would really only expect, probably less, but you probably wouldn't expect more than 10% of that audience to even be engaged with heat. So that is 1,500 to 2,000. And you would only, for any given second, you would really only expect 1% of the total audience to be clicking, right? Wow, look, a spaceship. Wow. It's a really nice spaceship. Okay, who has a really fat connection? Binary, what's your uplink? Okay. So let's try 100 clicks per second. Kind of a lot. Should we do it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Definitely doesn't look good. Wait, left is yours? How is your connection that bad? Okay, this is bad. This is very bad news. Wow. That's very bad. Why is it that bad? I sent 1,000 messages and only 17 of them made it through. Ugh, that's very bad news. I think I might know what it is, and it makes me like a little bit sick to my stomach to think about it. Because there's a major, man, I'm mad at Cloudflare about this. Just mad about it. This sucks. Huh. It's really that bad. Okay. All right, I'll like talk through this in 1 second. I just need to sort of assess here a little bit. Is my stream freezing? I can't tell if I'm like actually DDoSing myself now. My computer is like really struggling at the moment. I'm not fully sure why. Okay, cool. Your router's under your bed? So you just like absorb the radiation into your dreams? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna talk through this a little bit. So, when we ported this to Cloudflare, the reason we did that is because I was enticed by the idea of like infinitely scalable WebSocket connections with workers. And so we wrote that and we build it. Well, I like it. I do like it. Like, I definitely still prefer it to Amazon. Overall, I like workers. It's all good. Everything was good until they announced the pricing after like 6 months or something. And they were like, oh, hey, by the way, we're going to charge like per durable object, which was very bad. And so I wrote to them about it and they're like, oh yeah, like, sorry, you have like kind of the worst case scenario usage for this, but you should use this thing called DOG. And DOG was a library, unofficial library written by one of their developers that basically did like clustering of durable objects so that you might only need like one durable object to connect 100 broadcasters to instead of 100 durable objects. So that's all cool. That's cool. The issue is DOG has a lot of problems, and the developer who worked on DOG at Cloudflare left, so it's just dead. So on another project where I was using DOG, I basically just ended up rewriting the whole thing from scratch. And it mostly works fine, but there's some deep fundamental flaws. And the deep fundamental flaw, the primary deep fundamental flaw, is that one durable object acts as a gateway for all of the others. And it does like the load balancing essentially. So you've got to like hit this durable object, this single instance basically. All traffic goes through it, and then tries to like find a replica to talk to. So even if you're load balancing your replicas just fine and that's all good, above a certain amount of traffic, that's what this looks like here without diving into it deeply, you like saturate that durable object basically. Now, it could be that this is just like a really short timeout by default, and maybe they notice they didn't throw errors, which is good. We just got timeouts. So maybe there's something we can do with that. This says 10 seconds for a timeout though. Surely those aren't taking more than 10 seconds. So DigitalOcean, I know they have like their little worker dudes, but you think they have something that can do functions with WebSockets? Because at the time when we started messing with this, basically Cloudflare was the only place that had that'd be cool. I don't know if you can do it. I mean, I think maybe Google announced that you could use theirs. Maybe Lambda supports some version of that now, but like, am I going to be able to like completely re-architect this with a new platform in 1 week? Probably not. Okay, let's just take this kind of a step at a time. I am hitting all this from one machine, and so maybe there's something. Why am I not getting any clicks now? Did I break something? Did my token expire? 29 timeouts, but 49. Is Heat just broken? Heat seems very upset. A lot of timeouts. But 10 and 10 was fine, right? Like that seemed like it was okay. Oh, this is very, 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 very bad news. Why didn't I get that click? So I'm gonna go here. Fresh cache at front page. Where's the click? You know, I think actually, now that I remember, I think Postman has some, yeah, like flow testing now. How did I, is he just busted everybody? Have I fully destroyed heat? Oh man, I have such like a sinking feeling in my stomach. So those are coming through. So let's try this again. This should just be 10 kisses per second, which is not a crazy amount. So how did we get a 429 error though? How is that possible? Isn't that too many requests? Yeah, at 10 per second. Didn't I set this to be... I'm just not getting clicks. Like, clicking through Twitch, I feel like I'm not getting any clicks. What did I do? What have I done? What have I done? No. Where's the thing? Okay. Why am I just... Did I like fully break heat? Says I got a 200 from that post. Oh boy. I mean, it is possible, gosh, by like changing that environmental variable, I've like really effed up in some way. Like, this seems very bad. I know, well, yeah, good. I've caused issues. It would appear I've caused issues. This is why I should have done this on a staging server instead. Oops. Who could have possibly known that messing with production would cause problems? What's really weird is I'm getting So the thing that's really weird is I'm getting a valid response back. But it's just not going through. So I do feel like I'm having a Cloudflare issue. I think I do just need to redeploy. So 2 times. So if I said it was going to be a maximum, be 5 milliseconds, I guess would be the maximum. So if I change the limit to 5 milliseconds. Oh, I see the problem. Okay. Let me just restart. Okay, I think I am in a weird state where like either redeployed and restart everything or something. I don't exactly know. So let me just try. I think there's a redeploy. API production. How do I do that? Deployments say beta. They changed the way deployments work. I don't see like the deployment history where I can I really would prefer not to redeploy, but okay, let's just see. Okay. You happy now? Let's try this again with 10 and 10. Just not sure that it has like actually really redeployed. Okay, I got a bunch of kisses. So how was that? I don't understand how I'm still getting cooldowns, unless there really is just a weird clock thing. I mean, I guess I could set it literally to 0. How is that possible? Okay, I'm gonna try 20 again. I said the cooldown is 5 milliseconds, which should mean that you can click 200 times a second, right? Okay, that's 20 times per second. I just ran. 189 went through. Okay, let's just keep ramping it up, I guess. So let's try 50. The trickiest part about this is there is a yeah, I don't even know what to do about that, really. F. So for this purpose, there has to be like a separate connection, kind of a separate control panel. So that, we're still getting these errors. There must be like an environment that didn't restart, but I don't see how to do that. Like, is there a way that's just like, hey, please redeploy or something? I just am nervous about, I have local changes. I don't know why I have local changes. Probably something we're doing on stream one day, but like, I just don't want to, oh, this is old stuff. This is, I think, when we were trying to, wait, is this deployed? Oh boy. This was all the work we were doing to add that endpoint to let you, gosh, did I not push this? That would be terrible. This was to do the thing to like get a token and check like convert a user ID to username. Delete it, all of it. That sucks. That would have been really bad practice for me to do this and not push it. Really, really bad. That's what all this looks like. We certainly pushed it. I mean, that is running. But I didn't commit it. Ugh. Rookie move. And chaos is her order, is that true? If anything, I should just push all of it, but that is also a little risky. And unfortunately, I don't think there's like a really easy way to see what the deployment is. I mean, I know what the version is. Okay, we didn't get any timeouts. We got some errors. We didn't get any timeouts. So let's bump this to 100. The problem with that is that we're definitely gonna... Let's try it. I don't have a ton of confidence. Did the stream seem okay? Seems okay? We're just getting so many 429 errors, like, but I don't know what to do about that. Like, I guess I could like delete all the durable objects. I'll definitely make a frozen pizza. I thought it was cold. I think you should make a hot pizza instead. That was my funny joke. Publish. Okay, well, here's one way we could know. Like the message. Don't I, oh boy. What kind of pizza? What kind of pizza are we talking here? Somewhere like a constant. Got some constants. This is heat 2.2.1. But there's no diff on this. Did I push this stuff? I don't know. Ham and cheese. It's a sandwich for children. Okay. No timeouts. I got a lot of clicks. Most of them are being rejected, and I don't understand why. I guess I could go force the cooldown to 0. What I might... I don't know. I have some theories. I don't know if any of them are right. I don't know. What lyrics are you writing? Okay, we're going to go to 150 for 10 seconds. We got nothing. Why didn't I get any clicks? I didn't get any clicks. How come I didn't get any clicks? Okay, I'm suddenly like pretty nervous. I got clicks there. Smart. What are you gonna do with all your royalty money? All right, that was 1,500 clicks. It's hitting the server. So like, that's good, sort of. So 200 is like the max I told them I would test. Most of these were gonna get 429 errors. I don't know why. Maybe I can just go force delete those durable objects. Also, why am I not getting those clicks over here? There is a bug that I just know about in Dog that I don't think I can fix in a week. I saw that kiss. Why am I not seeing these kisses? Okay, there's all those kisses. $3. That's good money. I want to talk about my free laptop that I got. So anytime there's a class action lawsuit that I get information on, I always do the thing, and then I get like $9 3 years later or whatever, or 87 cents or $15 or whatever. Now and then you get like an okay amount of money. You get like $70. I think I once got like $150 for a hard drive. But I just got $2,000 for a class action lawsuit against Apple for some App Store thing. I don't even remember which one it is because I think I'm part of multiple class action lawsuits against Apple. The funny thing is, if it is what I think it is, I think it's for an app that I probably never made. I probably only made like $200 on that app. So, of course, as soon as I got the $2,000, I thought like, well, immediately I should give it back to Apple and buy a new computer because I hate my laptop so much. I have a 2016 MacBook Pro. It's the worst computer Apple ever made. Plus, it's 6 years old. It's a trash machine and I hate it. The big question was, do I buy an M2 MacBook Air? Do I buy a M1 MacBook Pro from last year, or do I wait until the spring and get an M2 Pro MacBook Pro? I would never get a 16-inch laptop because I want the whole point for me for a laptop is portability, and I don't want a big thing. So I got this. Oh no, I'm gonna open Amazon and it's gonna have my search history and it's gonna be embarrassing somehow. There's gonna be like some embarrassing thing in it. What embarrassing things have I been looking for on Amazon? Okay, it's like vegan vitamins, tools, tooth care product. Okay, none of this is surprising to anybody. Things related to cameras, things related to teeth, tools, and like vegan toiletries. I did buy a bidet recently. Life changer. This changed my life. My life changed by this. Oh, these are my recent orders. Is there anything embarrassing here? Not really. I'm gonna need much less toilet paper now though, because of this. Okay, nothing. I'm like a little embarrassed to scroll down. These aren't recent orders, weirdly. These are like, some of these are really old. I don't quite understand. I feel like if I keep scrolling, we're gonna hit something embarrassing. No, I got the Lux Bidet Neo through 20. In retrospect, I got it cheaper than this, I thought. Maybe I just had coupons or something. I didn't need all the features. I got the one with warm water and the feminine wash and all of those things because I was like, hey, go big or go home. I wish I'd just gotten the base model. I don't understand why or how these are ordered this way. Anyway, well, I ordered it. Yeah, work stuff I order on my business account. Anyway, this deal is pretty crazy, but the deal that I chose to go for was this one. So it's $500 off, which is a pretty substantial discount for Apple. And then I'll get a little bit back for using an Amazon Prime business card. I'm reasonably pleased with it, except for this. I feel like if I'm going to try to run this machine for 6 years, this is not, I don't know, not going to fly. But it was cheaper, so maybe I'll only run it for like 4 years. But the thing that finally sold me on it, I had like kind of an emergency rush job that I had to do yesterday. And it was already frustrating enough and annoying enough because Linux was involved, desktop Linux, so obviously everything's irritating. And then was trying to do some remote debugging on my MacBook and it crashed. And I was like, okay, this is the final straw. I mean, 16 gig for today, for this minute today, is fine for most things that I do. I'm definitely finding myself more and more though, like running VMs and containers and whatever. Like this machine, this PC, I just doubled the memory in just for like, to run, you know, like hypervisor stuff or whatever. Is that what it's called? Hyper-V? Which is pretty cool, by the way. Hyper-V. I was trying binary, I was trying that, whatever it's called. I got some Arch Linux distribution that had that binary, whatever. What's it called? The binary, the window tiling. Binary tiling window manager. What is it called? BSPWM. I tried it for a short while and I was like, okay, I'm definitely not doing this. I mean, I'm kind of into it, I must admit. Maybe someday, if I just want, the problem is sometimes I have to use computers that aren't mine. And sometimes I need to use actual real software. And so, I want some cool, what's the Unix porn? Is that it? I'm gonna find some Unix porn of this. Okay, it's very cute. The thing that's nice about this one is it does do floating. Like it can be very pretty. It can be very, very pretty, but you know, I have to like actually do work sometimes. Oh, life is yours. Yeah, I know. Well, so one question is like, what do I do with my old MacBook? Like, do I do the insane person thing and just try like, just have a Linux machine? I don't know. it seems unwise. Like when you have to do work, like, I don't know. It's gonna be a busy couple weeks, and I just don't know about adding layers of stress and frustration. Okay, I truly do not understand why we're getting these 529 errors. I don't know if it's a weird clock discrepancy or something. I can go try to delete all the durable objects, which I think will kick every person off of Heat who's currently using it, which will probably be irritating. But that's what my fear is that that's what's weird about the durable object WebSocket thing. It just, I think it still is alive somewhere. Like it exists somewhere. Like I thought I could. Deleting the durable object deletes the namespace. I don't want to do that. That's what, so I don't have like a way to just instantly kill these. I mean, with my new setup, I definitely could, but with dog, I don't think I can. Okay. Well, how do we feel about this? The answer is not great. Let's go. I mean, that shouldn't happen. Like if I did, let's say 175. Am I wrong about that? 1,000 divided by 200 is 5 milliseconds. And I said if it's less than 5 milliseconds, then you have the cooldown. Okay, who wants to run this artillery script and DDoS me? Actually, I think the token's about to expire, so we may have to scrape another token. So that, I mean, that's encouraging, except so many of these are getting rejected. I don't know how to fix that. I mean, unless I just go in and set the time. Dare I? What is queues? Oh. Wait, what is this thing? What is this? What kind of messages? Send and receive messages with guaranteed delivery. It's in private beta. Is this different than PubSub? I don't need that kind of robustness really though, for what I'm doing. What I want is this. What I want is for them to finish and release frickin' PubSub. But it's still also in private beta. And last I checked, it didn't do worker to worker. But actually maybe it does now, because it used to have a caveat that said you couldn't do worker to worker. Partial to aggregate republish. I want origin though. I want to be able to send from, because this would make my load balancing so easy. It would be very similar to the way it worked with Redis back when we used WebSockets, because I could just use Redis to PubSub to all of the clones rather than this stupid gateway thing. I mean, I still would need a gateway, but I don't. There's so much other bookkeeping I have to do right now, which really sucks. Okay, not yet available. Publishing directly from a worker. That's what I need to be able to do. Yeah. So even in beta, it can't do the thing that I need to do yet. Anyway, what am I doing? Does anyone know? Oh, everybody, I missed you. Where's Draclin? I miss Draclin. Draclin's in Oregon now. Life is yours. When are you going to come visit? We should feel like we're going to start getting 400 errors very soon. I don't understand this. I really don't. Like, so either my timing logic is wrong, which is possible. I could stick that in here. The issue is, like, I don't know what's actually pushed. Like, I don't know what's published, which is disconcerting, right? Like, I guess we could look in here and try to figure out. Oops, no. Like, is there some new endpoint that wasn't there before that we just know? Like, there's this live stuff. We have status. So live, that's what we were working on. We were trying to do like a thing. So what's actually different here? This is all new. Get Twitch token, which is annoying. You know, kind of forgot that I did that. That I send all user requests. Okay, anyway. So the big change is this endpoint here. but that's all self-contained in there. Users. So this is the user route. I see. Yeah, we were making the fancy route. And bumping some of that logic out. I'm really wary about just pushing this right now, you know? Also, this music is not chill. It's a chill station, not chill music. Like, do I feel like I can just deploy this? It seems like the only big changes were... I got user route. So it would have been on the replica. So I must have already written that. I don't know, it kind of looks like it works. Should I just push this? Yes, the answer is yes. Okay, we might really just break heat now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, what? That was a lot of messages. That's a lot of messages. Still version 2.2.1. Oh, that was to dev. So now we have to do well, we can check that though. So feed dev. Let's heat API dev.838.4theories.dev. So we should be able to do a live here. Okay. So let's make sure that we can just push a thing. So that seemingly worked. You know, now that I think about it, we could just do the WebSocket connection to here. How do I add a WebSocket connection? At some point they like updated things and now I don't know how to add a WebSocket connection anymore. WebSocket request. Okay. So I should just be able to do this, right? Can I pop this to a new window? Like if I do this, does this appear here? It does. So we could just artillery on dev. Which is probably what I should have done to begin with. Yeah, no, it did. Yes, that is, yes, I'm testing in dev, which confusingly is actually kind of my staging server. I don't know, the naming is weird. They had like, there was a window where they were testing like server environments, which was separate from the environmental variable environments. It was really confusing because there were like 3 different things they had called environments. Anyway, you could have one kind of like entry in workers and have staging, you know, get up dev staging production. Dev is kind of my staging server. Sort of. Okay, let's see how I do here. So I should say 1 billion clicks here. Still getting a ton of 429s. Why? Oh, well, that's probably actually true though, because I probably didn't actually change the dev. By the way, this dev server, this is the production environment for the dev server, just to keep things nice and confusing. But they did this. Like they stopped, maybe they fixed it, but they had like, there was a weird thing. Maybe they released it. Maybe they actually did. I don't know. We probably need to have a day that we just do like some tuning and updating and whatnot. Anyway, the thing that I have to do at the moment is go to settings and go to variables and... Oh, that's not right. Heat API dev. What? Settings, variables, cool down, all caps. Okay. I guess it defaults to 1 second. And we'll just set it to 2. Variable with that name already exists. Wait, I can't. That's kind of lame. So I have to do it. Where is that? It's here. So this is for the dev server. This is for production. Dev is this name of the staging server. So this is, good boy. Okay, limits 100. We'll make cool down 2. Okay, we're testing on dev. Testing on dev, like good citizens. Did I lose my connection? This is like a pretty obnoxious flaw with dog. It's super irritating. Like, it really could be a problem for this event. This problem of like, it's possible for like an instance to restart and you can be, it's almost like a split back from IRC days, but basically like the broadcaster can end up on a node that is no longer recognized. Can I just set this to 0? think I can actually. I used to have a thing that was like, hey, if the cooldown's 0, just don't even do it. I should probably just add that back as long as we're editing things now. Okay, cooldown 0 for you. You can stay 250. So the cooldown will be 0. Let's go ahead and just do a thing that's like, I mean, this really just needs to be if is that where that lives? Not really true. I mean, let's just do this here. No, let's not do that here. Let's just say let's do this here. Cooldown timeout is greater than 0. Does that look right? You get the timeout. If it's greater than 0, do this stuff. If it's just 0, just don't even do it. So this is what's, I think, okay, we did get disconnected, so that is good actually. So let's, I still think it's possible to end up like split, basically. Why are these clicks so slow? That seemed like I was being throttled. Yeah. Okay, definitely did that wrong. So, what did I do wrong? I said, what did I said? Did I do that in the right way? I think I did. Rango to publish. I said, let cooldown timeout equal replica.in.cooldown. Said if the cooldown is greater, the cooldown timeout is greater than 0. So it's almost like this is not set. Which is weird because when I go here and I go to variables, so does this seem correct? The cooldown's equal to 0. Here in vars, which would be heat API dev. So I'm looking at heat API dev, settings, variables, environment, edit variables, add a variable, cooldown, set it to 0. But if I say save and deploy, it says a variable with that name already exists. Oh, but I don't know that here. I didn't use this dot n dot. I don't know. Is that actually right? I just need to do a stream where we just like go through and update everything too. Okay, so presumably cooldown gave me 1,000. What silly thing did I? Oh, wait, do you want me to paste it? Here, I can paste it. Although this may have timed out by now. I can throw it in Discord. But it does seem like I think it was going to expire within the hour, so it could have expired. So what's up? What are we doing? I lost my whole train of thought. We were trying to connect here. We got cooldown 1,000. Why would that be true? Because we're saying, is replica.end not where we're supposed to be looking? Replica.end.cooldown. Like, is there something wrong with this? Is the syntax bad now? Like, we have a billion syntax errors. But it does say, like, you have access to these things. Cooldown 0. So we pass the replica in here when I do this. We pass this in. That is the replica. And it should have an env because we set the env here. Oh, you got 400 errors on all of them, so it must have timed out. Let me try again. Did you try it with artillery, or did you try something else? Wait, I'm getting 429 errors. How come I'm getting 429s and you got 400s? Wait, is that what you mean? 400? 400 would be that the token was bad, right? 500 would be like a server error. Okay. Why am I not getting my environmental variables? It thinks it's 1,000. Disconnect, connect. Well, or I did that totally wrong. I mean, that is another possibility. Because I just did this. Is my this wrong in this instance? Like this dot channel connections. That's part of the replica. We have an env there, so. What am I doing? Why is my environmental variable wrong? That's the production environment. That's 0. It says 0. Like when I run it locally on mini player, does it not use the env? Like is it not listening to Wrangler Tommel? I guess let's try this. Wake up. Cooldown 0. Okay, cooldown 0 on dev. Says cooldown 0. Let's try it. Why am I not getting any clicks at all? Okay, so only 10 clicks get through. So I've definitely broken something. Why is that true? Okay, so that's clearly only 10 are getting through. So that's like, it's clearly the cooldown is 1 second. So I'm just doing something, am I doing something wrong when I pull that? Like says cooldown 0. When I do this check, I say, let the cooldown timeout equal, oh. Is that true? Is that really how that works? Zeros, this is JavaScript. This is interpreted as a false, and so it falls back to this. I think that's what's happening. Well, it's sort of expected TypeScript to say like, hey, don't do that, dude. But I bet that's what it is. How about this? Why do you think you're a strength? How do you parse an int in TypeScript? You just parse int. Will that freak out? Excuse me, if that's null. Steve. Okay. Oh, it's a mess. I'm sure there was a more concise way to do that. But I think that's what was happening. Very silly. How are we doing? I got a couple 500 errors that time. That's not good. Also, how is this possible? Is Cloudflare sending 429s? Is that possible? That I'm getting the 429s from Cloudflare? I guess that's possible. That's possible. Right? Like, that would kind of make sense. Oh my gosh. Every request went through. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got distracted by Slack. Did every message go through? .503 errors. .503. Do I send any 503s? I don't send any 503s, so those must be from Cloudflare. You did? So you tried against Heat Dev? So I see I got 24. What is it? 503? It's like some server area, service unavailable. I mean, that is a thing I could maybe see happening if the gateway gets throttled. Although maybe if we just both ran ours at the same time, we just like doubled. Okay, so let's try to publish to prod. Let's so on production, let's go 0 again. Push to prod. So connected there. That sort of kind of seems right. Wow, look at all those kisses. Look at all those frickin' kisses. we have like a 2% failure rate, but I think I can live with 2% failure. It's more failure. Oh, no, it's not. 1.5. It was more than that before, right? That was the last time. Okay. Wanna try 500? That's too much. Let's try 250. Like 1%-ish failure. Wait, did we actually get clicks though? Did I just miss it? Why don't we have clicks? This is bad. This is that stupid dog bug. I'm almost sure of it. That like heat is just something causes here. My theory is that something causes the gateway to restart, and in doing so, like loses clients. Wait, is that you, Binary? Do you have a slightly higher Y than me? Just got disconnected. Okay, cool. Nice. So the big issue, this sucks. I don't want to rewrite dog to support this, but I'm too scared to like port it to my new version, my dogless server. Am I too scared? Am I too scared to use my version? Here's the problem with my version. I think it's better, but there's some performance overhead to do the bookkeeping that dog doesn't do. So to summarize what happens is there's a durable object that is essentially like a gateway. All traffic goes through it, filters down to a bunch of replicas. That's fine. The thing that is problematic though is that sometimes the gateway can just restart and its list of replicas is only maintained in memory. And so when it restarts, it's like, hey, oh cool, fresh as a daisy. I don't know any replicas. And then you're effed. Like your WebSocket connection to this other durable object it still stays connected. It seems fine. You just don't get any traffic. And I don't want to have to like rewrite, my initial reaction is sort of like, oh, VR Vlad, thanks for the follow. Or VRF Lad. Yeah, so you could just end up totally isolated. So I wrote my own version of that idea. Flat mild genius? Perfect. I'm in need of a genius. So I wrote my own version for another project of Dog that does the bookkeeping a little differently. And I could, if I was crazy, which maybe this really is the thing to do, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night, port my new solution over to Heat. In my mind, I was just putting that off because when PubSub comes out, it will be so much better. My fear is, I think I could port it open. Sorry, I think I could port it over. I don't think it would take a crazy amount of time to port it over. The big issue is my fear is that performance would be worse. Twitch thing is on one channel. So I think I see where your mind is going. I was considering like some, yeah, priority connection or something like that. Well, but binary, that's the issue, is it will stay alive, but just not get data. So that it will be connected to the replica, that connection will be up, it'll be totally valid by all accounts, it will be like, you're golden, but it won't actually be connected to the gateway. And so it just won't get any data. So, but a potential silly alternate idea is some idea of like a priority WebSocket connection, basically. Do you live in a bunker? Do you live in a military bunker? Is your home bomb-proof? I need to find something real fast. Let's see. They used to have what is it called? A playable behavior? Play behavior. Gosh, what was that example? Be a package of like these player behavior. Funny, just somebody's Google Drive. Okay, so what did you do? Did you reposition the router? Is everything all good now? Okay, so what am I gonna do? Am I going to, over the course of the next week, try to, mind you, I have other work I have to do on this project. Am I going to rewrite heat without dog? My temptation, definitely my temptation. So that was 250 with no errors. Just try 500 for kicks. Should probably like run it for an hour with 500 clicks a second. So the issue is I do also need to like actually reconcile that client side and make sure that I actually am getting 500 clicks. Well, that's nice. Wait, how long have you been living like this? Okay, we did get a few timeouts, but that's not bad. I can live with this. That's a lot of requests over 10 seconds. So let's try 200 for a minute. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so just to think through this, that scenario, like so the other issue here is that the day after Thanksgiving and I'm going to be traveling, so I can't like, I probably won't be able to have eyes on things. The worst case scenario is that that broadcaster is connected to heat via WebSockets, but the durable object they're connected to stays up, but the gateway goes down, restarts, and doesn't have a connection to it, so they're just like isolated. And so one option is to try to like band-aid that behavior in dog. I really don't like the way dog is written, and I think it would be a hassle to do that. And that would mean like when that data comes in, write it to some persistent state, and then when it starts up, load it from state. The issue is that state is synchronized, because I believe that when a new replica is added, it's not just, it's kind of weird the way the load balancing works. It's the gateway itself doesn't do all the routing. It just sends to one replica, and then the replica does the routing. Like, it's a peer relationship. So you would have to be able to not only reconstitute it, but also like recreate the topology again. So again, like 1% failure, which I can deal with. You've been there for 3 years with that bad of an Ethernet connection, or that bad of a Wi-Fi connection? Okay, so that seemed okay. Let's just go for 5 minutes. See how we do. And I can just like give them this report and say, hey, I did my due diligence. I DDoSed myself. I'm kind of impressed that my connection's seemingly handling this well. I mean, they're pretty small packets, but it's a lot of data going up and down simultaneously. Okay. So what do? Do I try to rewrite this without dog? That's like I'm tempted to do that. I just don't know how well it would perform. And unfortunately, I feel like it would take me hours. Take me hours to rewrite it. Oh no, binary. Uh-oh. You're throwing off my metrics here. That's okay. I'll do a clean capture offline. But still, we're still doing okay. How what's your what are your settings? Ooh, I saw a little fade there, like the kisses stopped for a second. Okay, 300, okay, cool. 275 minutes. Do you see that? There's like a little lull periodically. Hopefully that's just a visual effect. No, there's some timeouts. That's like close to 10% timeout, so that's not good. But we're both hitting it really hard, so. I'm timing out and you're not. That's funny. Okay, I think we're definitely saturating. I'm getting a lot of timeouts. At the end of the day, though, this is actually a good test. Thank you. So the good news is like, even if there's more clicks than the service can handle, who cares? Like, if there's that many clicks, it's not like you're going to have like meaningful individual input. You're basically just like rejecting clicks if there's too many. So the fact that it keeps going and it's continuing to receive data even with lots of timeouts is actually pretty encouraging. JP, where have you been all my life? We're DDoSing. Binary and I are having a race to see who can crash this better. Where have I been? That's a great question. I had a pretty stressful summer. I was working on some projects and jobs and things that got pretty stressful and stacked up, so I just wasn't very streamy. And then I feel like the first part of the fall, I was like, I just gotta take it easy. Gotta take it easy. I was also growing my hair out, and that takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of effort. How are things? How's the show? Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of time to get this. You don't get this for free. Hiatus. Uh-oh. Bad hiatus or just hiatus, like some time and space to work on it? It's pretty funny, Binary, that your connections, I can just see like mine occasionally, like the throughput kind of dip a little bit, but yours looks really solid. Real life. Real life. Ooh, V2.0. Are you still using heat? We're kissing at a rate that has never been achieved before. Talking like thousands of kisses per minute. Real life in a good way? Did you get married to a robot? Did your robot get married? Is there a thing that says how long we've been going? Just doing every 10 seconds. I'm having a lot of failures, but the visualization is working. Oh. 3D artist. I mean, I could do a terrible version for you. Actually, what about Lana Lux? Life is yours. Get Lana Lux. Why do I always say Lana? Is it Lana or Lena? Good grief. Lana Lux? Lana Lux? Life is yours. I need a phonetic pronunciation. Okay, my kisses ended. With like, I don't know, roughly 30% failure. Binary, yours. Ooh, I saw a dip in yours. Oh, that's just you finishing it. Why can I never remember if it's Lena or Lana? I like the way Lana Lux sounds. I wonder if it's right. Okay, binary results. How do we do here? Thank you for the help, by the way. I really appreciate it. Where's Draklin? Draklin was like DDoSing me from day one. You had only one timeout? That's amazing. Okay. So here's the question. Is my routing that I wrote for this other project that has not been thoroughly tested, is my routing good enough? I'm too nervous to do that. It's too scary. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I mean, all right, okay, there's three options on the table. One option is just like, don't fix it, and maybe it will be fine. But unfortunately, I just don't really know the circumstances that can cause it to happen. I've only really seen it on like long running things. I mean, we saw it a ton today while I was like actively restarting. So this is a stress test. Twitch wants to use Heat again for an event next week. I think I can say that. I hope I can say that. I didn't say what the event was. Somebody wants to use Heat next week. Maybe it's Twitch. And I just haven't done a load test in a really long time since porting it to Cloudflare. You just tweeted it to John Twitch. Justin Twitch. So, okay, yeah, three things. One is like ignore it, and maybe there's another solution. Like maybe there's some alternative thing that we can do on like client side, which is like some sort of like oh no button that, I don't know, tries to reconnect if it doesn't get a click for a while or whatever. I just don't know. I can think of lots of dumb ideas for that, but I can't think of a good idea. Oh shoot, I have a physical therapy appointment and okay, I have to go soon. Oops. Okay, so either we do the thing where we sort of ignore the problem and try to like band-aid it client side. That's option one. Option two is we try to fix dog so it sucks less. I don't really, it's not easy, unfortunately. I think it actually would be challenging to like pull the code apart and figure out how to do it, because I believe it's not as simple as just like, oh, I'll just save it and I'll just load it on startup, because you have to tell all the replicas about each other, I believe, the way it's architected. And that's by design, because otherwise, if there's like 30 replicas, you don't want every request to have to go to the gateway, and then the gateway is trying to talk to 30 people. You want to like send it to one place, and then that one place can kind of decide who it goes to. So that's option two, is to try to make dogs suck less. And then option three is to use my very alpha-ish replacement for dog. Which I had planned to do anyway, eventually, but I had planned to wait until PubSub was out, because that makes things so much easier. Like, I think we could. We could do my thing. I just don't know, like, how. Where? Like, how to. It's just a mess. Like, it'd be something in the group, but the group, we just have so little control over it. We'd have to go. Like, this sucks. It would have. I feel like the person who wrote this, if they just spent a little longer on it, but they didn't. What's a replica? Like the group. Somewhere maintains some list of a number of connections. Somewhere. Yeah, you may be right. That's probably true, Binary. I wonder where that guy is now. Luke something. We can check his GitHub. I'm actually confused now because I thought. So replicas keep track of neighbors. I thought groups had a list of. I just can't remember how it works. Well, that's the abstract class group, right? Then we have to find the actual implementation of it. And I don't know. I find the project... I just don't remember, like... I've looked at this before. I don't actually remember how it works, I guess. To do, TBD, great. To do. I thought it was on the group. Where's the actual implementation of this? Oh, it's in here. Good grief. I was in the types file. That's why I couldn't find anything. Okay, so here's the actual group. And so it's kind of a mess, but I believe it has kids. And I think kids is where that's maintained. So you'd have to do something on, like in this constructor, anytime a new kid was added or removed, you'd have to add it. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. I don't want to do that. So it's really a question of either we band-aid it or we rewrite it. But I have to go to the hospital and get physical therapy. Okay, Binary, thank you for your help. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. So nice to see all of you. Terrier Darts, JP, Life is Yours, Binary, Grimbone. Grimbone never told us what happened with that pizza. Guess we'll never know. Guess we'll never know. And Draklin didn't come and destroy everything. It's a little sad. Okay. So, thanks. Okay, so I'm gonna try to stream. I mean, the next week I definitely gonna have to stream more to try to do some work on some of these things. I'll try to, anything I can show, I will try to show. Like some utility pieces I should be able to just show. Thanks, Terrier. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, it's got to stew on us a little bit. I think the real answer is I just don't want to mess with with dog. What is probably going to happen, unfortunately, is I'm going to decide that I should just try to fully rewrite Heat in one stream to use my new approach, and then we're going to like load test it, and it's going to support like 10 people. It's just my fear is that is what's going to happen. It's just not super robust. It just is not, hasn't had a ton of testing and hardening, so just trying to think if there's any way to like inject some kind of secret, like some secret endpoint, but I don't know. Aw, thanks. Is that a real subscription from Life is Yours? Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Wow, look, resub for undefined months. Very good. It's a very good thought. Okay, one day we'll fix this. Okay, I'm going to try to stream again. I really am. Thank you, all of my darling friends. Goodbye.